This could easily be one of the best Forex trading strategies in the last 10 years, because not only the 100% historical data quality backtest looks like this, but also in my personal live account where I trade this strategy for over 1 year now, it created over 15,000 euro of real life money profits.
This video is presented by BM Trading. Learn to code your own expert advisors. Link in the description.
Hey, my name is René, and in this video I want to tell you exactly how you can use the range breakout strategy to trade gold, just like I did in a little bit over 1 year now. So you can see here I'm running now the same strategy that I just showed the back test of in the strategy test and the visual mode, and we can already see the first trade. Currently, I'm testing the year 2025 just to show you how this looks like if you trade it in a real market. So what we're going to do in this strategy, or how I personally trade it, we create a time range in the beginning of the day. So you can see here, personally, I trade the range from 3:05 in the morning up until 6:05. So in this time period, we then create this range, but this is of course just a visual representation of the range. More important for us is the calculation that is done, because inside of this range, the program here, you can also do it manually, but I use automated trading programs for this. In this time period, we find the highest point and the lowest point that any candle inside of this range created. So we will find the high and the low. And then at the end of the range, or immediately after the end of the range at 6:05, the range is then completed. We find the highest and lowest point, and we place a buy stop order at the top end of the range and a sell stop order at the lower end of the range. Both orders or trades have a stop loss of 1%. 1% here is based on the actual position opening price. So for example, here the position was opened at 2,636 and the stop loss is 200 or 2,636 points away. So which makes 1%. And then that is basically it. There is no advanced or complex, overcomplicated trade management. That is basically it. And it is as easy as it gets, because now we just wait what the day brings. And then at the end of the day, or shortly before the end of the day, here with my settings at 6:55 p.m. or 18:55, with my server time here, which is usually GMT +2 with my brokers. And then at this time, you can see the trade is closed. So this will generate either a profit or a loss. And on one single day, of course, we cannot really predict what the outcome will be. And it's kind of random, I would say. But over a long period of time, and this is especially what my personal experience has shown here, over a long period of time, at least for the time that I traded live, it worked out pretty decent, I would say. Like, we barely see any profit, which is surprising, and the performance is just amazing. It's one of my best performing strategies so far. So let's have a look at one or two more trading examples here. If I fast forward to the next day, we can see I was too quick again, so the buy stop order is already gone. And I forgot to mention the way I trade this is I only wait until the first order is executed, and then the other orders automatically deleted. But yeah, we can see beautifully here that now we do have a short trade. The stop loss is 1% away, and then that is basically it. Now again, we wait until the day ends, and this generates another profit. Not every trade is a winner, of course, but for us as traders, it is of course most important that on average, with the strategy, we are profitable. So it's not about one single day, one single trade. And yeah, here you can see it now beautifully. At the end of the range, we do place these two orders here at 6:05. Both of them, one buy stop, one sell stop. And then these orders just sit here in place. Both have the stop loss immediately. And then if one order is executed, the other order is immediately deleted. So I only trade one trade a day. This has yeah, it's shown to be the best option here in my tests. But you can of course make your own backtest with this expert advisor. You can actually get this expert advisor for free with my partner brokers. Check out the link in the description for this. And then you can also play around with the settings on your own PC. So I will quickly explain you the settings here so you are not completely lost. So what you can do here, I made also like a separate videos where I explain like all of the different combinations on the different parameters here, so you know exactly what to look for and what to configure here. So this strategy or this expert advisor executes your strategy, your personal strategy perfectly, but I will not explain every single row here, but I can link a video somewhere where I explain everything if you have questions. So what is important here for my specific example, how I traded in a live account, and this is what I want to explain to you here. So what I do is I risk 500 euro with every single trade. This is because I trade a 50,000 euro live account. And then, as I said here already, I do not use a take profit. So the trades are just closed by time pretty much, or if they hit the stop loss. The stop loss is calculated in percent. It's 1% of the position open price. We had a look at this before. Then again, the times are from 305, and then the range is a 3-hour range. So from 305 to 605, this is the time, or this is the range that I personally trade for gold. Then the orders that are not executed or positions that are open are closed at 6:55 p.m. so 18:55. That's when all trades are closed at the latest. I do not use any trailing stops, so no advanced trade management, and also the trade frequency is limited to 1 trade per day. So the first breakout is traded, that's it. I used to have a range filter before, where I said I only want to trade ranges from that are minimum of 0.15% and a maximum 0.85%. This is what we can also test in a second again. So these are the settings that I currently use in my live account, but I think in the future I will remove the range filter, because especially in the we cannot see the test here now, but especially in the last few months, it would have been a lot better to not trade with the range size filter. But yeah, these are basically all the settings, and this is the super simple strategy that I use for gold, trading the range breakout strategy with my expert advisor, fully automated. That, yeah, really, I mean, it worked out quite well. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves, and this is just like one of the best strategies or best example results of live trading strategies that I've seen so far for the last years. So let me show you again like a long-term backtest now with the range filter in place, but the result will be of course very similar. Again, you can see here, this is from 2015 to 2025 and up until the current point in time pretty much. And I trade in gold with the data from the Dukas copy data feed, which is actually like known as one of the best historical data feeds for MetaTrader 5 tests. And I set the spread to 10 points in gold, which is probably a little bit more than I usually have with my personal broker. So let's go and let's have a quick look at the long-term backtest again, now with the range filter in place. Let's go. So there we go, that's it. Full-time backtest, last 10 years with a range breakout strategy for gold, now with the range filter. And we can see especially in the end, I think the previous backtest showed a little bit more profits in the recent months. This is what I just told you about the range filter. But now I think this performance, and we are really looking at like the last part here. I started trading this strategy live like 1 year ago roughly. So I don't know, somewhere here, I guess. Even here, yeah, somewhere around this area here, I started to trade it live. And you can see especially the last few months were very good. And this is also what we see in my personal account, because this is exactly the period that I traded live and where I generated a lot of profit. So one of my best performing strategies in the last year. So just wanted to share it with you. As I said again, get it for free on my website if you use my partner broker. And I hope you like this little insight. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great time. Bye.